Theologica, I don't want you to get the wrong idea. First off, quickly, the schizophrenic versus psychopath thing is a mild point at best, but I still think you're looking for the word schizophrenic. It doesn't matter, though. I knew what you were saying, whether or not I agree with it or not. Now, look, I did not do that video, those two videos, technically, to pwn you. I did respond to a couple of your points, but that wasn't my intention, nor was it to slander you or make you look bad. It was trying to show you, or trying to tell you how I honestly felt about you. My frustration stemmed from the fact that I felt you really weren't helping the discussion, and that is why I'm here on YouTube, to promote the discussion. It's really my main purpose for the most part. I thought you really weren't doing that. Veritas is gone for now. I hope he comes back. But in the meantime, I had hoped that you would be his replacement. There's really not enough of the philosophical theists out there. Plenty of the spiritual and plenty of the, well, at least a couple historical ones. But there was really no one else like Veritas, and no one else that atheists really seem to enjoy responding to, and not in the same way people enjoy to respond to Jesus Freak because he's just so easy. It's that he really generated a discussion. He really talked about some very decent issues, and he was better at it than someone like Together for Peace. He's not, Together for Peace isn't really that bad either, it's just the Veritas was very good, and you're no dummy by any means. The purposes of the video it depends on what the case actually was. Like I said, you were either aware that your tactics were very bad and that you were being condescending. In that case, sorry, but F you. And the other possibility is that you were unaware of how you came off to others. And if that's the case, you need to be made aware. You do come off as condescending. And that's why people treat you differently than they treated someone like Veritas. When Veritas is in a room, people come to the discussion, not to yell at him, not to tell him how much they hate him, but to actually discuss these philosophical issues. As people have actually stated in the comment section of the video, you tend to clear out stick-em rooms. I've never had a discussion in which I was only talking to one person the entire time. Urban Elf came in for a minute, and then after you left, someone else came in, but for the most part, it was me and you. And everyone else really didn't want to join in. After you left for a small time, people started coming on dock and talking, and then basically just started shutting up once you came back in. And that's really what I didn't like, and I was afraid that there's going to be other theists that are going to follow in your footsteps rather than someone like Veritas who will promote the discussion. And again, you do come off as condescending. In your video to Tool Time, maybe he didn't care, maybe he didn't see the video, but when you say stuff like, I don't know why you'd hold to that, what it sounds like, at least to me, and apparently to a lot of other people, is that you're saying, wow, that was really dumb of you to say. Maybe you don't intend that, but that's what it sounds like to many of us. And that's why I made that video to you, because I wanted you to make it perfectly clear what I felt about you. Now, I'm sorry if you felt that I was slandering you. But again, you don't owe me any sort of apology, and I never asked for one. If you want to be condescending, if you want to be that way, then you're allowed to be. I'm just going to tell you to F off. And if you're unaware, then I want you to know what you're doing. I want the discussion to be better. And I feel that you are an obstacle to that goal, whether you intend to be or not. I don't hate you. I just think that you are not doing a good thing. What I want to do here on YouTube. I hope I'm wrong. And I hope you can become the next Veritas, and I hope we can actually have a discussion at some point. But listen to what people are telling you when they say they don't like you, because there are so many people that really appreciate others who have the same exact thing to say, but do it in a different way. And I have a feeling you want people to listen to you. So I'm going to give you a bit of a challenge here, and I'm going to participate at the same time. I already did a video called Read the Things That You Do That Piss Me Off, and that was a response to King Heathen when he was calling on atheists for what he didn't like about them. So I actually did a video in which I said, tell me why you don't like me. Now that was when I had 200 subscribers, and I have over 600 now. Not that that's really that big, but I'm going to do that video again. It's going to be called FUHD, and I'm not going to mention you at all. And you don't have to mention me at all, but I'd like you to ask your subscribers to specifically point out anything that they don't like about you, Christian or atheist, and just try to listen to them. Maybe they'll all say they've got nothing wrong. Maybe I'm really just an enigma and the rest of my subscribers are. I don't know. But it's just a suggestion to you. If you don't want to do it, whatever. This video is going to stay up for about a day, and then I'm going to take it down. If you want to, this doesn't have to necessarily be private. I'm just not going to discuss this with. I just don't want to put this on my channel because this is just a private message to you. Post it on your channel if you'd like. I'm just asking. You have my permission. I just am asking you're not going to cut it up and make me look bad. And I really don't think you're going to do that anyway. But I like to cover my bases. So that's about it. Again, I don't hate you. Have a nice day.